Fake news is a very controversial topic in today's society. Many Americans don't trust the news. They have a hard time identifying what's true and what's not. According to the Pew Research Center, 64% of Americans say that made-up news has caused this problem. But only 43% of the public says that they have a great deal of responsibility to fact-check.
I do feel that people have a difficult time judging whether a news story is true or not. With the age of social media, the number of times I see people post articles by Babylon Bee or The Onion, and then other people in the comment section interpret that as the gospel of, oh, this really did happen, and they don't recognize that these aren't the most reliable sources, and they don't read deeper into the article.
This is absolutely a problem. I think the world would be a lot better if we got the facts and the news as truthful and direct as we could, but people like to beat around the bush or sugarcoat a lot of things.
How can we know if information is genuine truth or clickbait? If you're worried about falling victim to fake news, then you're in luck. The Hanover College multimedia journalism students, the Lone Rangers, are here to give you some quick tips on how to determine the credibility of information.
One step that someone can take to tell if a story is true or not and accurate is by going to certain factual websites. These websites analyze data, videos, and documents to build credibility. A few websites that someone can go to that are correct include factcheck.com, politifact.com, and snopes.com. We can start by going to politifact.com. As I scroll down, you can see political claims and how true they are. These categories include false, not false, mostly true, and true. If you click on a claim, it presents the research that they did to judge whether it is true or not.
Perhaps one of the easiest ways of knowing whether a story is untrue or not is to check the author and their background. Has the author written news pieces in the past that have since been debunked? Do they tend to skew heavily in one direction or another as far as political leanings? Does the author tend to make assumptions? Simply go to Google and do a simple search of the author. Authors tend to write in similar styles, so read some of their other stories. Notice a pattern? If the pattern reflects a history of incorrect news, this author may be a producer of consistently incorrect media.
One option when checking credibility is to see if other news outlets have covered the story. If other sources haven't covered the story, it's most likely false. I have an article pulled up that I suspect may be inaccurate. To check that, I'm looking to see if other articles have been written about the subject. The only articles that come up are the one I'm currently investigating and one other website. This other website has humor in the title, showing that it isn't real. I can now say the original article is fake.
The way to check the accuracy of the article is to learn more about the credibility of the source. We can see if the source is known for being biased or having inaccurate information. The easiest way to do this is to go to the About section on the website. There we can read all about the creators and the purpose of the site. We can also get information about the source by searching the source online to see basic information about it. For instance, by Googling The Onion, we learn from multiple sources that The Onion is a satirical newspaper and not meant to be taken seriously.
We can just as easily check the credibility of a source by our own understanding of the situation or issue. Right now I'm on the Daily Buzz Live, which is a website that's known for having some controversial stories to get more views. Some questions to ask are, do the claims seem reasonable? Is there an agenda for the company putting out the report? Who benefits in society if this is true? These days, anyone can post an opinion on current events that may not completely be checked out. It's your job as a skeptical reader to have a passion for the truth. For Hanover Headlines, I'm Clarice Shaley.